Hey y'all, it's Mami Wata and I am back. Thank you for your support of Mami Wata Tarot. Please continue to like, share, and subscribe, y'all. My birthday is coming up in a few days, so if you want to show me any birthday love, I just ask that you either book with me or you make a donation to Mami Wata Foundation, okay? And that allows me to continue to do what I do for the collective without soliciting any type of real donations or money, okay? And let's get into this next download. Somebody, divine masculine, we do get caught up, I feel, as a collective in what abundance and prosperity means, the true definition of it. We feel like if we can't see it immediately, then that person may not have a level of wealth and abundance with them. But that has always been a misconception, that because a person don't look like they ain't got, just because a person look like they ain't got money, don't mean they ain't got no money. And just because a person got a lot of money don't mean that they are truly prosperous in mind, body, soul, and spirit. And whoever I'm picking up on, your DM, he worked with his hands like Jesus, okay? He is a blue-collar worker. He might be have a trade. He may be a construction worker or something like that, honey, because it was given carpenter energy. Maybe he's a builder. But he ain't no flashy celebrity multi-million energy. He is an honest, hard-working man who has built a decent, better than decent, because it's a divine life, because it was done with hard work and dedication. He ain't cut no corners to get what he got. And he doing good, if you ask me. Hell, anybody that can own a piece of property on this earth, they doing damn good, okay? And this one got property. But he's not a rich, flashy, drive a Lamborghini energy. That's just not who he is. And I think that he feels like that's the type of man you want. Clarify, Holy Spirit, but I don't think you are into aesthetics like he thinks you are. It's something about what you say. So you have a voice online. You have a verbal presence. But something you said makes him feel like this is your stance about men, that they have to fall within a certain social status or a certain income bracket in order for you to date them. And you ain't no dumb bunny who believe in that type of bullshit. Because, I saw a hoe. And baby, I'm telling you right now, if the Holy Spirit sucked out that BBL and that Botox and that lip filler, and he yanked them extensions out, and he washed her face clean of all that makeup, she would be a 5, maybe a 4 even, okay? But I heard a hoe say, and that's why y'all really have to stop glorifying this fake aesthetic culture, that she couldn't date anybody unless she was getting 50 or 60K from them. And I think she said monthly or some shit, some old weird prostitution sponsor shit. Girl, bye. I know a hoe when I see one. I know a prostitute, a call girl, and an escort when I see one. Fo, okay? But she had no type of class, no type of je ne sais quoi, if this was a bird, this one was a duck, nigga. Okay? But out here talking all that shit about a high caliber man because he got 50 or 60 grand to blow on your dumb ass. Clarify what I'm getting, Holy Spirit. Yeah, I'm talking shit about her ass because y'all know good and damn well it's about 1 million that look just like her. So if all these clones are so coveted that they pulling 50 and 60K a month from men, them men are karmic. I don't care how hard they be working. Okay? And this one don't be on that type of shit. He a hard worker. Period. He go to work every day. He may have his own business. I'm telling you, he worked with his hands. Didn't I damn say that? This one worked with his hands like Jesus. He might actually be a builder. He does some sort of trade with wood, possibly welding. Okay? But you don't know how he been watching you and listening to you. But you the moon. You say and give some sort of insight and clarity that makes people wonder about what's to come. And even reflect on what has already happened. And he discovered you, honey. But you've been saying something that has him a bit confused. Queen of Swords. Moon, Queen of Swords, you could be, it's really giving Aquarius, Pisces. It could be Gemini, Cancer too, but I'm hearing Aquarius, Pisces. Because you are a high priestess. But he sometimes questions some of the things that you say about prosperity. He feels like it could be even considered karmic, the way that you talk about abundance and prosperity and how women should only want a rich lady. That's what he think you be suggesting. And with whatever type of inspiration or love advice you be giving. But I don't think that's what you be referencing. That's why I try to make sure when I be talking about financial blessings that I emphasize how we should look for financial blessings from the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. When I talk about abundance and prosperity, I try to talk about divine abundance, which is your love and light, your inner workings, how you treat people, your level of kindness, your level of logic, being able to have good health. Things like that are also most definitely signs of abundance and prosperity in a person. Okay? And maybe you were discussing something regarding love and the options that women should consider for themselves, that they shouldn't settle for less. But I don't think you were referencing aesthetics. He could be a Capricorn. But he feels like maybe you feel like you need you a rich nigga or some shit. And that's essentially restricting you from him. He is Sagittarius Capricorn. But I'm telling you, this one done got it in. He done dedicated himself to doing the right thing and building something from the ground up, I'm getting. And he got a nice piece of property back there. Okay. Might got a little river or stream on it too. He ain't broke. He just ain't into all of these superficial things that he feels you want to experience and get from your man. But that ain't you. See, he do got a warped interpretation of you with this Moon, Queen of Swords, because this ain't you. Look, he's confused. He think that this what you want to be, but this not what you want to be. Clarify, please, and thank you, Holy Spirit. And he feels like that's essentially restricting you from him. 6 of Cups. You just want your past life soulmate to come in, okay, girl? You ain't trying to put no limitations on nothing. As long as he clean and he work hard like you do, he try to be kind and practical in whatever he do. He treat people right. He ain't on no type of karmic time, and he believe in the Most High. Everything else gonna fall into line, and you know that. That's all you want. You want to follow tradition with somebody. This is interesting here to see how this has come out too, because I'm telling you, he really feel like this is who you waiting on, somebody to do you like this, honey. And that's not your intention. You ain't trying to be broke down and busted and homeless. You want stability, security, and comfort. But you ain't got to be with no millionaire to get it, and you know that, okay? And I'm telling you, this one right here, he work hard. He do what he's supposed to do. But he not into all them bells and whistles, boo. And, you know, sometimes we sensationalize situations to appeal to people, to encourage them even to not settle. But reality is, if you are advising somebody and there is an energy who is presenting themselves in a positive way, who is standing on their own 2 feet in this life and ain't out here doing nothing wrong to nobody, as a divine advisor, you should encourage them to see what the end could be. You should encourage them to go the distance with a person who is showing that they're in alignment, even if they don't have a whole lot of money. 1221. Everybody out here ain't rich. It's a lot of folks who budget their paychecks, who balance their money, who are maintaining, who only have nest eggs and things set aside for occasional trips and excursions and celebrations. That's not how they out here living. And, you know, the internet will glorify this rich lifestyle, this carefree lifestyle, like money growing trees, but that's just truly not the reality for a lot of folks out here, baby. Okay? And this one want to be with you. He want to be with you now, but he gotta get over this misconception that you just want a rich man, that you don't want someone like him. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Hierophant. So he could actually be a Taurus. This Capricorn devil energy, I feel that there is a level of workaholic type vibe with him. Like he might like to work a lot. But you know, Capricorns and Hierophants and Virgos, them earth signs get money. They know how to keep money. They know how to save money. They know how to look like they ain't got money too. And I don't want to put a lot of emphasis on how well he's doing, but he ain't shooting bad by a long shot. Okay? Like, he ain't giving himself enough credit, if you ask me. He carrying a Sagittarius Cap vibe, but he got a prominent Taurus placement too. I feel like you do as well, because this man does respect your level of knowledge and wisdom. He does see where you want to follow tradition and be in a monogamous commitment, but it's just who you want to be with. Who would you be willing to accept this offer from? And he want to give you an offer, but he don't know if you're going to take it. I feel like you will, Because I don't think you on that type of time. He got a misconception about you and King of... Look. This, you want a good man. Period, child. Having a lot of money don't make you a good man. Having on a $15,000 watch don't make you a good man. Okay? Being able to put 10 stacks in my purse do not make you a good man, damn it. And y'all need to read A Real Stripper's Life when it hit them shelves next week. Them digital shelves first. Because you will understand what that dynamic can truly mean. Having a man with money. What the fuck? You want a man with money, but he beating your ass. He cheating on you. He isolating you. He won't let you shine the way you supposed to. So even if you can take that black card and go swipe or no swiping, damn it, you going with a busted lip? You going with some penicillin in your system? Okay, because that whole phrase of, I'd rather, if I got to cry in the car, I'd rather be crying in something that's luxury instead of a Pinto. Child boo, why you got to be crying in the car at all? Okay? Just for somebody to be with you. See, you ain't on that type of time, and I don't know what he heard that made him feel, King of Swords, that you would reject him, but y'all out here is each other's match twice. And I really don't see where you are being flashy, where you are presenting yourself as someone who only will date a certain type of energy. 8 of Wands in reverse. That's not what you giving out, honey. So it's something he need to adjust in his mindset. There's some sort of slight insecurity here. Because see, this man sees your divinity, but he divine. It's divine to me to be sitting in the King of Pentacles, King of Swords, Temperance energy, working fervently to have what you want and need out of this world and not asking for nothing from nobody. Okay, that's giving divine energy if you ask me. And it is some disconnect in how he's interpreting what you say. But I feel like he needs to ask for judgment to be passed on the situation. He needs to ask for clarity about you and who you really are, what you really want, what it is that you mean when you speak about what a woman deserves and that she should have things. Because I really feel like those 7 of Cups things that you reference a woman should have is just honesty, respect, loyalty, commitment, love, friendship, partnership. Those are the things that you feel will make a Queen of Pentacles into who she's supposed to be. Okay? Those are the ways that you feel that her true partner can enhance her life and her spirituality. Because see, you want to be with somebody who their behavior influences you to continue on your soul searching journey, to continue to be in this Hierophant Moon Queen of Swords energy. You want somebody that will support your journey. And I feel like he will do that. You don't need much to do what you do to advise folks. Page of Pentacles. 10 of Wands. He got a prominent fire sign placement as well, and so do you. It's like he want to give up before y'all can damn get started, but your ass is out here spoke queen, so you know. He know that if he get with you, he'll have a victory now. He ain't doubting who you are. He just doubting if you will accept him for who he is, if you'll be willing to start this new journey with him. And I really feel like you will, but see, it's like he want to give up. He want to feel like you will be in the 8 of Wands in reverse, in the 10 of Wands, that you'll feel like maybe life is too difficult, like because you don't have access to certain things, you may feel like it will be too much of a burden to be with him, child. I want him to work on his self-esteem. I want the Holy Spirit to shine a light down on this man and show him how divine he is, just for being dedicated and doing the right thing. He don't see that. And that's why, as spiritual advisors, we have to be more responsible with pushing up this narrative that the best partner is the prosperous one. The one that you should consider as a primary prospect has more money in his pocket than the others do. That's not true. And somebody has heard that rhetoric. They feel like they heard that rhetoric from you and they want to be with you, but they are not willing to approach you because they feel like that's your mentality. But I really truly want the Holy Spirit to shine the light down on the truth for this man and show him that you just want to be happy. Okay? You'll be perfectly fine on that piece of property he got, raising y'all family, being in y'all own world, doing y'all thing. You ain't out here trying to impress nobody. You ain't out here trying to make it look like you got it. Because I'm seeing your divinity, but I'm not seeing a lot of prosperity, financial prosperity around you. King of Pentacles is right up under the Queen of Swords. I feel like it's a lot of men who fall into that category that this masculine is referencing, who have said, I will blow a bag on her. It's like he know that's the energy you could get. That's the energy you could be in. And he doesn't feel confident that you would consider him. Has someone said this to this masculine for him to think that's the energy that this divine feminine is in? Clarify, Holy Spirit, please and thank you. Page of Swords. There may be a Libra. Look. There may be a Libra. Look, I'm tired of picking up on these damn Libra Scorpio motherfuckers who be on this bullshit. This that cluster or generation of Libra Scorpios who always be on some repugnant ass shit, go the fuck away. Y'all be giving Scorpios a bad name. Go the hell away. Always trying to stir up some shit and destroy somebody's life and cause tower moments and endings for them. Because somebody told this man that you was out of his league. Okay? That there was another person who was willing to fight for you. And he had more going on. He had more reach, more traction than this King of Pentacles, King of Swords did. There's a deaf Page of Swords who told him that. See, that's why he feel that way. He got a prominent fire sign placement too. He feels conflicted about you because another man told him that somebody who is caked up financially wants to come towards you. A King of Cups, look, dropped out the damn deck. Look, a King of Cups told him that. That's where he get that shit from. Because I was just thinking, like, you ain't got nothing out here like that that represents a woman who is focused on wealth and riches. That ain't even your MO, honey. You provide divine mental clarity for folks. And you out here as 4 queens. You deserve all the things, but those things that he think you want, that's the farthest thing from your mind. You just want a man that's gonna act right. It's as simple as that. And this Page of Swords, Death, King of Cups energy, look, he coming out here as your match too, technically. This somebody you may have ended things with in the past, who is still somehow in the mix and is trying to deter a divine masculine from dedicating himself to you. Claiming that this King of Wands, who you matching up with too, because that's how he done put it out here to folks now, that's your MO. Almost like you will match the man if the price is right. But you ain't no prostitute or no escort, and you ain't being sponsored. Clarify, Holy Spirit, because look, Wheel of Fortune, look, your good fortune, your blessings come from the Most High God and the Holy Spirit. You get pennies from heaven. That's what turns the Wheel of Fortune in your life. You ain't out here trying to look for no man to spoil you, to shower you with effects of various kinds to make you feel like you're worth it. If a man want to do something nice for you, cool, but that is not a requirement. Food in reverse. You are not going to limit yourself in this way because you understand the limitations of certain men taking care of your baby. You already know. Shit. I ain't the only damn one. Motherfuckers, look, and then motherfuckers want to be trying to sit up and say shit because you don't want to be hasty. Too hasty. Reverse keywords for the food. Too hasty, sudden action without sufficient consideration or forethought, stupidity, thoughtless, cowardice. Okay? He has been out here telling people that you are looking for a man with money, that you will act reckless even for the right price. Okay? So what I'm also getting is that maybe you don't be on your platform like that, pushing up rich men. But this man made an assumption. And that's also what's restricting him, because he was listening to this King of Swords, Scorpio. Look, cut the deck on budget yourself. Because this man budgets himself. He ain't out here blowing no bags. And he feel like he will protect. Look, that's how he should know. He ain't no slewfoot by a long shot, because this man know he is something special enough to protect his energy from any type of karmic. So if you give him karmic, he not gonna cast his pearls before you, okay? And this King of Cups, Scorpio, know that shit too. He know this a good man. He know this a divine masculine who could actually create some positive pivotal changes in your life if you and him connected. So he claimed that you would be a karmic tie so that this secret admirer wouldn't come forward and make his request. Okay? But you're not a karmic tie. That's why this is in reverse. And I'm telling you, my prayer is that this secret admirer is shown the truth, because he got some karmics up around him. Namely, this King of Cups, Scorpio, who's out here lying on you. It's like he trying to, I kept saying that about, escorts and prostitutes and shit. because he has tried to insinuate something about you and your sexual health even to deter this man from dating you, child. So you know that pussy good. Cause ain't nobody doing all of that. Look. You ain't nothing out here say you sick. Okay? It ain't no evidence of it. And that's how you know, honey. He cock blocking too hard. He is cock blocking entirely too much. He done brought up a whole nother man trying to make this divine masculine feel like you not worth it. That he might as well just let this King of Wands pursue you because you want a man with money. You want a man who going to spend it on you. I'm telling you, he was out here trying to say you was on some sort of concubine type of time. And you ain't even. Ain't even, girl. But I feel like the Holy Spirit is going to show this Hierophant the truth. That you are in alignment. That you are not promoting this superficial gratification, that you are trying to guide people to the right person with what you are saying, and that he stopped listening to this hater. Because I'm telling you, also, you had some sort of connection to this Scorpio. He wanted a connection, or y'all used to have a connection. Healing is an ongoing process, and you've been on your soul searching journey. See, that's why this motherfucker hating on you too now, because you really want to know. Because that's why I was saying what I was saying. They love trying to say you broke and you ain't got no money. But baby, if they only fucking knew who you could be connected to if you wanted to. Okay? And I'm telling you, it's something like that going on with this Scorpio. This Scorpio knew that he could not get with you on any type of superficialness, because you are on some sort of healing journey. Healing is an ongoing process for you, which does not allow you to get in karmic connections with men, no matter how much money they got. And he used that, the fact that you are working for the army of the Lord, as an offense. He took that as an offense. So he done told this other one that a fire sign is trying to pursue you, and that you should. This is what he said to him. Now he was like, you should just let him holler at her, man, because you ain't finna be spending up no money. That hoe want money. She wants somebody to cake her up. She wants somebody to spend it, pay her bills and shit. You ain't finna be doing all that, so you might as well let old boy holler at her. That's what this Scorpio told this King of Swords. That's why I said he need to understand who he is, and that he got some karmics around him, and that if he has been divinely guided to give you an offer, it's because he was anointed to do so. He was anointed to see the truth about you. Okay? And so he shouldn't let somebody put something different in his ear, because that's what he has essentially done. Because I really was not picking up where you was out here promoting, go get you a rich man. You can only be with a rich man. If he ain't got no money, he ain't divine. Okay? You wasn't saying that. But somebody else was claiming that that's what you was about. And you are receiving the truth at this time. Anything else, Holy Spirit? Final cards, final messages. Let's see. I'll be fresh as hell if the Fed's watching, child. What the hell that mean? Why that's coming out in this read? Holy Spirit. Water signs. That That damn Scorpio needs to damn mind his business. This water sign is up under some sort of federal investigation. So while he out here trying to deter men from dating you, he got bigger problems ahead of him. And I'm going to drop the mic on that. Something may be happening around St. Patrick's Day in regards to this situation. Look, 911 emergency. Like, why he out here hating on you and your authenticity, he need to be worried about what's coming up around the bend for him, boo. Okay? But if it doesn't apply, let it fly. Take only what resonates. Leave the rest. And I'll be back soon with another one, y'all. Peace.